Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're gonna get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken...
As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton.
Read that and answered with a backdrop.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you.
On the top. Oh, my!
Oh.
With the cover, he's going for it. And the kick out.
He thought he did more damage than he actually did.
Oh, stiff punch. Closed fist connects.
The WWE Universe has long awaited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge, but I cannot wait to see Michael Cole make his WrestleMania debut in the very next match. From the top, you gotta be kidding me!
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. To stomp in every single part of his body.
Orton now dictating the pace here.
The Viper is incensed, and he's taking out all of his frustrations on the man responsible for that fact in CM Punk.
Got to get back into the ring quickly. Otherwise, this match is over.
CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that led Punk to relinquishing his title. In return, Punk cost Orton the title against The Miz at the Royal Rumble just 3 months ago.
Well, if you ask me, CM Punk was just
From the top!
And you can see that Orton is already starting to slip. That injury starting to hinder the Viper. Propping him up in the corner.
And Orton gets countered there. Counters to gain the advantage. Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Mongolian chop. Using the sharp point of the elbow.
CM Punk headed to the top rope. From the top, all the way down to the floor.
Top the risk. Received absolutely zero reward.
And that may have just been the turning point in this match. Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's. Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle.
Orton able to counter.
Of him at this point.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
He's going up.
From above.
Taking flight.
Nobody home. What an impact. Randy Orton positioning his opponent. Orton is set.
Hanging DDT.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste. Continuing to dissect the leg of his opponent, and an elbow.
And he's into the pin. And he kicks out of the pin and 1.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Looking to go up high.
Look out! Thunderous splash connects.
Well-placed calf kick.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From the top rope, bullseye with the elbow. Driven by self-righteous vengeance, Punk simply delivering the punishment he promised Orton.
From way up, a double axe handle. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk
ceasefire in this battle. Oh, not pretty, but effective. Elbow drop! The finish line is in sight for Orton. Can he push past the pain and take out CM Punk?
Scout it and fire back with a punch straight to the face.
Lightning fast power slam by Orton. Orton! Punk's got a problem here.
Into the pin.
Is that enough?
Wins. Randy Orton has finally bested CM Punk.
The winner of this match.
Okay, so far, so good, right?
And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him through this match tonight. Faith. It's what CM Punk lives by. It's what drives him each and every day. And it's what's driving him to snuff out the Viper once and for all.
Boom! The WWE Universe has long awaited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge. But I cannot wait to see Michael Cole make his WrestleMania debut in the very next match.
From the top, bends it all. Good counter. Boom!
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
And he breaks the pin right away.
He's looking to get this match won in short order.
Oh!
Bang!
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. His sins date back to 3. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Still showing some signs of life here.
Look, Randy Orton needs to end this matchup quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to this match. The assault on Orton's leg with the monkey wrench, the mental anguish Punk has put Randy's family through, what Randy Orton should do, and what Randy...
Watch out! Whoa! Cross body!
Serves him right for running his mouth.
CM got him right where he wants him.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain.
He's able to reverse it.
And into the corner he goes. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Boom!
Landing hard on the back suplex. Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys run as the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core.
the tree of woe. Randy with a counter. There's a reason this man's called the Apex Prep.
Oh, instantly cut off at the pass.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Elbow drop from the top rope.
Driven by self-righteous.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
The heel is hot, and now it is being bent in directions it was never designed to go.
So much torque on the knee and ankle. The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented punt tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to...
There's a reason. Stop dead in their tracks.
Oh, get stopped right in his tracks.
Oh, with authority. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Driving face first.
And you know that WrestleMania atmosphere is pushing Orton through the pain, putting Punk on the defensive here.
And a series of vicious stomps.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
This time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that focus that'll bring him back to the top of WWE.
We are seeing Punk at his best right now, but something tells me we haven't quite seen this man's final form. There's a rage bubbling inside of Punk that hasn't come out yet. Once it does, he will be unstoppable.
Oh, short and clothesline by Punk.
Got him in the corner now.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now, coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton. Out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three.
Randy now for the win.
might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he's refusing to stay down here. Pile driver. Slips out of the way. He's able to dodge that one in time. Driven down on the head. A blow like that might have them seeing stars right now. Punk now locking in the Anaconda vice grip, and that is cinched in tight.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the holds.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back.
GTS from Punk.
Is it enough for Punk?
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
Two count.
Orton can't be happy that he was almost down for the count, and we all know what happens when the Viper's not happy.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3.
Opponent lifted. Randy predicted that.
And down with the suplex. Simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle. Oof.
And now if this can get slapped on, Punk might not be able to tolerate the pain.
Trying to free himself, trips the ankle, and he's out. And kicks off his opponent. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go-to slip. Randy is in dire straits.
There's 2. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a...
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom. A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk.
Trying armbar. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight up high. Got the knees up just in time.
Timely reversal on Undertaker.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer launching. Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Sequence of reversals there.
Whip back into the ring. Look ringside now, guys. This man is doing something very suspicious. Culminating the devious and dangerous Punk with full attention on The Undertaker.
Official removing that potential hazard in the ring.
Remarkable power being shown here. Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 434 days as champion in this era is
Liftoff. Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Strong counter from Punk.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And he re-enters into the ring. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Up high. Knees up. Got the knees up at the last second.
You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to win. You're
incoming. Oh, got the knees up just in time. Undertaker making it loud and clear for his opponent tonight.
He is looking to do some serious harm. And Punk has found the key to defeating the streak. Has he damaged the dead man enough? And his head is taking even more damage.
And you don't just do something like that to win a match. You do that to inflict punishment. Looking helpless right now. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
From the heavens!
Through the air and connects.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Planted with a neck breaker. Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Oh, yeah, from the top. To take that risk and completely whiff like that significantly decreases your chances of victory tonight.
Undertaker needs to head this assault off at the pass.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. Climb to the top rope here. From the top. Crash landing. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
We can see a count out here.
He goes back into the ring here.
He got in. He got in. Just avoiding the ref's count.
These two trading counters an absolute masterclass.
Right at the elbow, nailed it. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, and Punk continues to wear down Taker with his precision.
I think that throw moved the entire ring.
Undertaker gets tossed out of the ring.
Taking flight all the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Hammerlock now.
Followed up with a lariat.
Targeting the head, the neck. Just brutal.
Looking to take this superstar down swiftly and efficiently. And backbreaker.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1 will make CM Punk immortal. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. No.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Wrong move at the wrong time, directed at the wrong target.
Oh, right into a counter.
And Undertaker telling the crowd to watch him. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
It's all Punks for the taking.
Boom.
Boom, kick connects.
Boom.
Strong kick.
Ooh.
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
while throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak. Well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Hit on CM Punk.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
This is what Punk had to expect. An Undertaker that takes it to a different level at WrestleMania.
Taker bringing forth another unholy attack there.
Oh, targeted the arm.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Oh, stomping away.
Undertaker gonna take them for a ride.
Choke slam.
The Undertaker just dominating CM Punk like only he can.
Somehow he saw Taker coming. Placed him in the corner here. Oof. Running knee in the corner.
Somehow, CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects. Will that close Undertaker out?
2 count. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at the Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries that WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in it.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is letting Cena know he's read his book right now.
Kick to the back. I get the sense that John Cena is a little nervous here, and honestly, who can blame him?
Cena had his shot at The Rock, at the championship, to main event WrestleMania once again. And he put it all on the line to face the one man he's been unable to beat, CM Punk. Yeah, I'd be nervous too.
Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage.
Face first.
Send up.
It's locked in. The Koji clutch.
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Face first off the apron.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
Target in the arm now.
The unthinkable slowly coming into view. If Cena can't find his footing here, he may lose his shot at WrestleMania. He's got to make some moves here.
Face first.
Set up. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Whichever man comes out on top, you can be assured they will be a formidable champion. Both have become record-breaking.
From the top.
Oh, man. This is not covered. Is it enough? Gets the shoulder up instantly.
That was not even close to keeping him down.
Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex.
Beautiful hip toss.
Can he do it here? Punk powers out, still going strong.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Russian leg sweep.
You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. And another climb.
From the top. Body on body. Wow. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep.
Cena wasn't ready. Could be over.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Sent flying hard into the corner.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Punk about to take flight. A little bit of instant regret being felt here, I'm sure. Leaping to your own doom like that.
Oh, an axe handle. Cena's getting dominated.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
Sent for a ride with the monkey flip.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Taking things back into the ring.
High
high-stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh, my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now.
The cover for the win.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
I'm impressed by this level of resilience deep into a match. What stamina. Punk dodges out in time. Impressive awareness from him. What a clip.
Oh boy, here we go. We've seen it once, we've seen it 1,000 times. It always works. Look out. Driven down hard.
Flying possum. Shoulders down. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
What a match.
To be it.
2. Cena's still in it.
Almost inhuman at this point.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
He'll make his way to the ring. With the lariat.
Oh!
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Cena reaching deep into his bag of tricks for that springboard stunner.
John Cena, top rope.
And boom!
Elbow connects.
Caught with the elbow.
Cena thinking about ending this. STF submission applied.
John Cena, the button.
Whoa, wait a second.
What a counter.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is high drama in Dallas.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
There's 2. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion. We got a new champion. But we don't have an official. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy. But I know you got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Champion.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole... Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate. The People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass-kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say. Teeing off! And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come at WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Look, Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
A hammerlock now.
Follows it up with a clothesline. A little cockiness here from Punk.
And the manager is searching under the ring. He can only be looking for something nefarious down there. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. Quick pin. Championship on the line. A kick out. This one's not over yet. Too soon.
Look at this. Crucial moment. The Rock Punk might be in trouble here. Oh, wait. Never mind. He's free.
Face first. All set. And the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer.
And now he gets back into the ring. Uh-oh. Punk never saw that coming.
Oh, that'll send
The champ looking to retain.
An easy kick out there.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. He's looking to do some serious harm. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here. Ooh. From the top. Uh-oh. Oh, he flying.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, what an axe handle. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Escape just in time.
Time to go for a ride. Bang! What a move.
The Rock saw that one coming. What a counter!
Face first.
Setting up. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
The Rock was waiting for it.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question himself or his ability. Double underhook backbreaker.
Perched up top. Knee drop. So important now for Punk to close this out as soon as possible. Don't give Rock any chances.
He's absolutely running low in the tank here. I don't think he's going to last much longer.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman.
Look out! Dangerous knee on the button. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock. And it's working. Boom, right to the midsection.
Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut. Oh, a neck breaker. Trying armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. And CM Punk perhaps looking to deliver a GTS knee to the face of The Rock. Intercepted with a clothesline to cut off the attack. And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose the title. But by trying not to lose it, you can lose it.
Yeah, it puts The Rock more into a...
Shoulders down to retain. Kick out of the title fight continues.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
The Rock now controlling his opponent.
And a DDT by The Rock. And Rock is feeding off the W.
Classic Rock. As arrogant as you like, but so devastating.
The People's Elbow.
This is a champion in action.
And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Keeping those title dreams alive a little longer.
And guys, The Rock is not happy with that result. Thought it was over, but the kick out surprised him.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action. All eyes on two of the great...
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
The Rock allowing CM Punk to yet again experience firsthand just what boots to asses truly means. God, just compressing the whole spine.
Look at this. What a cross body.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off.
2.
Tossed back into the ring. Making his way to the top here.
4. Stalking from above.
To the sky.
Move.
Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this.
Up high.
Crossbody from the top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Punk devising something. Rock bottom.
The champion had every move scouted except their own.
And The Rock gets sent packing.
Look out! A slingshot cross body.
A roll of the dice and it pays off in full.
Oh, and a stomp. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a great...
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to The Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on The Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there, just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has The Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but The Rock Punk down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating, and the numbers game has just gotten to The Rock once again.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
The champ isn't going down easy.
And this is why they are the champ. The ability to survive even the worst their challengers have to offer.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Oof.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues.
It is beyond electric in here. This energy is on another level. The Rock left an opening for the counter.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Lifts his opponent. Spinebuster. And as a wise man once said, that was...
The millions are about to experience it. Full head of steam.
People's elbow connects. The champ might retain with that.
2. Yes! The Rock retains the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and still the WWE Champion, The Rock!
And once again, it looks like The Rock's arms actually weren't too short to box with God.
Yeah, rub it in, you sycophant.
Oh, I don't... And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Look, Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the vision from the top. Uh-oh.
Oh, my God, what a move.
The Rock with the quick wherewithal.
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Ooh, great anticipation. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
And out of all the memorable moments The Rock has had...
Cover!
We're going to shut this down.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement. Punk looking more confident and comfortable after that maneuver.
Brain Buster!
Just a focused attack on the head of the champion.
Ooh, snaps the leg across the head.
Face first. Set up.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, what an axe handle.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Big clothesline.
Oh, man. And he's able to avoid that offense.
A show of absolute disrespect from the challenger. I don't know if you want to poke the bear like that.
Brain Buster.
And from the example you just saw, there is no good landing to a brain buster.
Face first. Set up.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question himself or his ability.
Impactful offense like this is how you create opportunities. This could be what the challenger was looking for. Sent out of the ring the hard way. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg. And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the...
From the top! Taking a flight to nowhere.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt. Back in the ring.
Cut off with a savage clothesline.
Russian leg sweep. So important now for Punk to close this out as soon as possible. Don't give Rock any chances. We've got the arm trapped. Looking for Le Maestro Cradle.
A kick out before won by the challenger.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match. And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that opponent tied up.
The Rock bottom.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
Kick out, still has hope.
Clearly proving they have the heart of a champion, and it's keeping them alive here.
The Rock is already unloaded with everything he's got, and it wasn't able to end this. You've got to wonder what else he needs to do. And he stonewalls The Rock.
Russian leg sweep.
Trying armbar. Trump. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
He's going outside to regroup, to catch his wind a little bit.
Oh, what an axe handle.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Wants to finish this.
From way up, The Rock with a great counter.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T. Put in the corner now.
Boom! What a right!
CM Punk connects with that knee lift. Now opponent drop with a clothesline. Stalking from above.
Take off. Oops, no way home.
Now positioned out of the top rope. One step ahead there.
Oh, what an axe handle. Oh, driving the elbow.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
Wants to finish this.
Take off. Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock. And it's working. From the top, double axe handle connects.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Brutal club.
Placing him in the corner. Now Punk's knee to the face.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
He's headed to the top now.
From above.
From way up. Diving double axe handle. And The Rock is being handled here.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues. Stomped into the ground.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
What's CM Punk thinking?
Rock bottom! Absolutely disrespecting the champion with that. And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men.
And there is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cover. New champ incoming. Going for the cover. Oh, the champ narrowly kicks out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
And Punk just thrown out of the way. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
To the arm. Boom.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
Attacking the body.
Headbutt to the groin. That was low. We might need to consider relocating soon.
Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table.
The official's count is getting as close as you can cut it.
From the top.
Misses big time.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
Boom. GTS. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
And the kick out.
I thought we were about to crown a new champ, but I guess not.
Punk took his best shot, gave him it.
And Punk now lifting. The Rock wards him off.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action. All eyes on two of the greatest to ever do it. Putting on an absolute classic.
What a punch.
Lifted way up.
Oh, atomic drop. Turning the tables.
Going straight for the body. Doing a little more softening up of the torso area.
Oh, an exploder suplex. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Punk now with a quick go behind hammerlock. Follows it up with a clothesline. Capitalizing with a pin here.
2. Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk!
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Being coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative, Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a three-time WWE champion, a 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the Octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal.
It's the Best versus the Beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world. Even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting this CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam.
Inciting words from Paul Heyman as CM Punk recently, quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world."
Well, the paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mind in sports entertainment standing in his corner.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Boom! Oh!
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Watch out!
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Oh, damaging the knee there.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania.
Incoming!
And he counters.
Lesnar timed that just right.
Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Ooh, so much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Top rope.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that. Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice. Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Lesnar's vulnerable, and Punk knows it.
Arm wringer. Punch to the face. Momentum isn't completely out of Brock's side just yet.
Brock just got tired of being pushed around. He's likely more aggravated now.
Soaring. Off the mark.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
The Beast now is being contained.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Look out!
Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
Oh, that was nasty.
Brock Lesnar.
The Brock lock is in. So tear your knee in half.
Excruciating hold, and he can't grab the ropes. The stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it.
Getting up.
Brace for impact. Here it comes. The Beast incarnate with it.
There's an F5 coming through.
Did Lesnar clinch this?
Oh, man.
What a lariat. Boom!
Using the chair with no caution at all. Oh, my God.
Oh! Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
While the fight has officially reached our announce table, I'm just going to stay to the side and pray for a splinter-free resolution.
Readjusting the furniture. You know how this ends. Face first into the chair.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
The action spilling our way now. Might need to take cover. Lesnar timed that just right.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep.
And Lesnar is out.
Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
And now any and all requests for tables have been sufficiently fulfilled.
And he comes in under the ropes now. He's climbing to the top.
Lesnar looking to bait.
From the sky!
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Brock is staring at Punk with vicious intent.
Stops that offense from connecting. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
He's still hanging on. Still in this thing.
He's setting the table up.
This won't end well.
And Lesnar making his way back to the ring.
Oh!
And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Knee drop.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight. The determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle, not a war for the ages. using that table to demolish his opponent.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Back up top.
Blast off. Splash. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Trying armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Wow, Brock Whip. Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage. That's not right. No, stops the count at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick.
Oh, Lesnar got it locked in. Kimura lock. Taps out.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar.
What an incredible fight. But in the end, it's Brock Lesnar who came out on top. The Beast has defeated the best.
Without Heyman by his side, tilting the scales, Punk just isn't the... CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast. That he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world. Oh, he's about to leave his mark on the competition with that kendo stick.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity.
Flying. Good Lord. Taking flight.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Coming down hard with that shovel, and the momentum's clearly against Brock now.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Now, wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager's just making sure the area is safe for his client.
That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
Lesnar timed that just right. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality. And he's ready to throw out all decorum in this one.
He is looking to get extreme, and a kendo stick is just the tool to do so. Quick thinking right there.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Foot just stomping down.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Lesnar quick to counter.
Boom!
Oh, and a Chair shot delivered.
Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
The Beast is feeding off the energy in the WWE unit.
Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here. And he evades pouncing with a flash schoolboy here.
Kicks out before one.
I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
Lesnar able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Brock weathered the storm and wants to hail.
Oh, Brock Lesnar entering the arm.
Come on, lock apply.
Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go.
And he is experiencing
Hey, look at this. Kimura lock. Nowhere to go, but perhaps... Oh, my God. They broke out of it. Ascending to the top rope.
stalking from above.
Here we go. Counter right when it was needed.
This is not where you want to be against Brock Lesnar. Punk has to stop this onslaught, and fast.
Oh, that just busted him wide open.
He's going for the pin. Shoulders up before two.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out.
Brock Lesnar looking for the submission.
Kimura lock! Kimura lock! It's in! Will he tap? Will he tap?
He doesn't have much time before his arm snaps. Great job fighting out. Oh, what an axe handle. I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop! And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition. Oh, he flips that around.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Slam!
And to be in deep waters like this against Brock Lesnar, Punk is going to need a miracle comeback at this point.
Big knee to the midsection.
Punk sidesteps out of the...
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down.
Kicks out. He still has life.
So late into the match and still able to kick out. Incredible.
Suplex City. Punk absorbing some brutal offense from Brock Lesnar.
Brock has lifted the apron and is looking under the ring.
Might be looking to turn this match into an impromptu hockey game.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Got out of the way of that one.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Gets slammed down. He's locked up here.
Great display of strength with the suplex.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Lesnar scales all the way up top. Here we go. Oh. Takes out the knee. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Punk avoids the attack. Caught with the low blow.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value, making an ultimate sacrifice for his client. The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight.
Gets the shoulders down. Brock Lesnar for the win. No, didn't get it.
This is absolute insanity.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Now using a chair to their advantage. No, they're not going to wrap the arm here. An arm bar with the chair. You got to be kidding me.
Impressive.
Trying to get out of the submission. And will Lesnar be able to kick out? What does it take to keep this monster down?
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Gonna sleep. Lesnar could not avoid the big shot.
2 count. Somehow he kicked out.
What on earth do you have to do to keep Lesnar down?
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Headlock applied. Tossed without regard.
Connecting with a punch.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
That's it. Brock's got this.
The cover! That's it. Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar.
It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting this CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam.
Driven down.
CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled the MMA world, held the top title in that industry. He's at a level that nobody in WWE can reach.
And even with Lesnar underestimating Punk, saying his opponent is taking MMA classes for beginners at his local gym, it's going to be very difficult for Punk to land strikes or lock in submissions on the Beast tonight. Turns it around. Inciting words from Paul Heyman as CM Punk recently, quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world."
Well, the paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But
Sky high. Countered and planted with a well-timed power slam. Returning to the ring now. Ooh, clothesline. High rent district for CM Punk. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Gets lifted into position. And he goes for the pin. And a shoulder in the air.
he's still in this.
Looking vulnerable now, guys.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Caught that and reversed it. Spin kick to the midsection.
Impressive start for CM Punk, starting to chip away at Brock Lesnar. Wants to finish this.
Blast off! All the way to the outside.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing. Brock getting out of harm's way.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Hockey, sports entertainment. Clearly, I'm not the only one who gets the two confused all the time.
Gets out of dodge. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast. But I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination. This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
Up and being carried around now. And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Perched up top.
Crashing to the floor.
I don't know why on earth you would risk that at this point in the match. Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow. Oh, shifted that into a DDT.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Ooh! Heyman can't find any reprieve right now.
Heyman has to weather a storm here.
Did you hear that impact?
He puts him on the table. We know this will not end well. Wielding the table like a...
Suplex off the announce table.
Suplex off the announce table.
Bam!
Ooh, what a kick. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Down into the shoulder.
Wow, that hurt. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition. Coming back from the outside now. Climbing up the corner.
From the top! Lesnar timed that just right. And I think there was a moment of hesitation before the leap, and it made all the difference.
Disastrous turn of events could change the whole complexion of this match. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Punk is pulled in.
Good God, that's devastating. Lesnar looking to inflict a little more agony. The Brock lock is applied. This is agonizing.
The stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and drops his opponent with a massive line.
Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
Ah, ye old faithful of violent artistry. The kendo stick. Good reflexes from him there. Able to slip out of that situation.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
And now that he's got that steel chair, watch out.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Letting out every... CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. That could end Brock's night.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
Up high.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Everything working against Lesnar now.
Brock's cage might be a bit rattled.
Looks like he's coming back in. Once more, Lesnar headed to the floor.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well.
Brock Lesnar, what power! There's an F5 coming through!
Brock's got this in hand.
And Lesnar making his way back to the ring. And if Brock Lesnar looked at me like that, I think I'd run the other way. He's headed up high. From the top. And completely missed the mark.
Went for broke, and that expression ended up becoming literal. Oof!
really just laying it in.
From the heavens.
Whoa, look out.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that.
Oh, just...
The Beast cinching it in. Oh, no, Brock's got the Kimura.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take. Good luck getting out of this. I guess that's one way to do it.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight. The determination.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Oh, clothesline. Going for the pin for the win. That's it. Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar!
What an incredible fight. But in the end, it's Brock Lesnar who came out on top. The Beast has defeated the best.
With...
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast. That he can take Lesnar on, no problem. That he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that. To show he still is the best in the world.
Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought.
Throwing caution to the wind.
Shot, cross, body.
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack.
Channeling the spirit of the Hanson brothers in the form of that hockey stick.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Soaring. Good Lord. Taking flight.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
Ouch.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won one. Incoming!
And averting damage there. A bit of a miscalculation on that attempt.
And that miscalculation could be the deciding factor in this match.
He's heading back to the ring. The Beast incarnate just toying with his dinner right now.
Oh, it's suddenly got a lot more dangerous over here.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul Heyman guy. That accolade has belonged to Brock Lesnar, who has been allied with Paul Heyman since he returned to WWE a year ago.
Indeed, we have seen Heyman diversifying his interests.
Brock, could be tap-out time. Kimura lock is in.
Wrenching in the submission.
He doesn't have much time before his arm snaps. Great job fighting out.
Nice scoop slam.
Great wherewithal to dodge there. I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and concentrate squarely on Brock Lesnar.
That's easier said. Shoulders down. This could be it. Kick out just before two.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this? Punk sidesteps out of that. Ooh. Landing directly on the top of the head. Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
Take off! Wow! Cross body! Ooh!
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
High knee right between the shoulders.
This is not where you want to be against Brock Lesnar. Punk has to stop this onslaught, and fast.
Oh, my!
Oh, what an axe handle. And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Get ready for chaos. The chair is coming out.
This fight now making its way over to our announce desk.
This is my cue to step aside, but you should definitely stay here and hold down the fort.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here. Butterfly backbreaker.
Punk's vulnerable here. Suplex. That's the brutality we've come to expect from Brock.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Heading to the outside now. Punk searching for something beneath the apron. He's headed out to the ringside area.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality. Boom!
Oh my God, a steel chair!
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Brock here now, not used to being without the momentum.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Look at from the top.
All the way to the outside. No matter who you are, when you crash on the perched up top,
Through the air, and connects.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy.
Risking it all here.
Shot body.
Throwing absolute caution to the wind there, and it paid off big time. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
oh, what an axe handle.
And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Brainbuster. Triangle armbar. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Oh, my God, that is going to hurt. And now gets tossed into the ring. And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk, and now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast Incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you.
Hit on CM Punk. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How are they still going like this?
Finds a counter for
CM Punk looking to end things here.
The God of Sleep, GTS from Punk.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
And he's still in the game.
I think Paul Heyman's heart just skipped a beat. Was that a wake-up call now for Brock Lesnar?
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. GTS connects.
And Lesnar is out.
And right into the cover.
2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can...
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his Future Shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night. Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell And let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing. This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster.
Bomb. It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre. He might just be stalling for time here. Sliding back into the ring.
Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip. And a trampling stomp.
Boom!
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight? Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
Tossing them aside.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must...
The cover for the win. And easily kicks out of the count.
He's not letting anyone get away with a lazy pin. Punk looking to impose his will on his... Looking to power their opponent up, but not strong enough. Backdropped out of there.
Oof, hitting him with that wrench.
Counter by CM Punk.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. Wow,
Belly
launch.
to belly. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. And Punk making his way back to the ring. Clothesline to the back of the neck. Punk never saw that coming.
Oh, smacked with the wrench. McIntyre with a good old-fashioned Glasgow kiss. Drew has to be looking for that kill shot right now. He has Punk.
Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
He kicks out at 2.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
What a display of strength here.
Oh!
Moving into the ring. Connects. Saw it coming. Pile driver.
Spiked him.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty. This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Oh, stiff wrench shot.
Oh, man! And able to evade the offense.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this. This could be for the win. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
Oh, a sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next.
Side slam. Nice. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable.
From the sky!
Off the mark with that one. Oh, he cuts it off.
What a power slam!
Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that. Hey, did you hear the thud of that sledgehammer? This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
CM Punk completely dominant, and this will end things.
GTS connects.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
We're going to crank on that arm now.
And countered with a knuckle sandwich.
Oof!
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star.
Claymore!
Head on CM Punk. Hangs on by a thread.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken. Just bashing them with that hammer. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
McIntyre perhaps looking for that kill shot, looking to end this thing with.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Dueling reversals, connecting with a sharp elbow.
These competitors have been absolutely crackerjacked tonight.
I don't know how this could be. McIntyre has finally broken CM Punk.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use.
Inside cradle. Oh, look at this small package. And he kicks out. Too early in the match to end it.
Oh, man.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight? CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This isn't about a win. This is about mutually assured destruction.
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match.
And he goes for the pin. He kicks out with authority.
Looks like it's going to take much more here. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell.
An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word. With the baseball bat into a camel clutch. This calculating how to escape here. And Punk able to break the hold.
Oh, a boot to the back.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight in the final match in this trilogy. Hit on CM Punk. Quick count out after one. Wow.
Boom.
Oh, McIntyre just launched his opponent overhead, belly to belly. Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. Just stomping every single part of his body. Claymore connects.
That could be Punk's demise.
Here's the pin. Kicks out, just kicked out.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
McIntyre won't lose focus, though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago. Ooh, did you hear that thud from the back connecting with flesh and bone?
Oh, repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. McIntyre gets forced out of the ring.
Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
The referee was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
He gets into the ring.
Punk now locks in that double underhook.
Trying for the double underarm hook.
Backdropping their way out of danger. Ooh.
What a shoulder block. Are they actually going to use the bat? What are they going to do with it? Oh no, up underneath the chin. Camel clutch.
So much pressure being applied.
Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
Jeez, this is turning into batting practice now.
This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place.
Into the top block, a debilitating counter there. Oh! Boom! No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Up the rope he goes. Top rope.
Oh, the high risk gave no reward there.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be.
Elbow drop. And Drew, this one's for the match. And he fights it off.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This could end it all. The inverted Alabama slam.
McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior will be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all.
This may be an unorthodox way to apply a camel clutch, but it's highly devastating.
And this hold is... Needs to escape, it does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. Punk now calling for the end here. This could be it for Drew.
Punk's had enough. He's look.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Future shock.
Absolutely erupting off.
The cover. The cover. A kick out at two.
It's not over yet. Start the chance. This is awesome.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a five-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. And Punk gets countered there. Boom! Good defense from him. Oh, here we go. Brain buster. Oh, the elbow connects. Oh, right on the arm.
What an axe handle.
High rent district for CM Punk. Top rope.
With the elbow drop.
Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now.
Eyes are squarely set on Drew here. Opponent lifted off. Jaw. Meet knee.
Boom! GTS. Drew is completely out of it. The WWE faithful communicating in from the top.
Diving double axe handle. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints. And heard a Claymore out of nowhere. Does McIntyre cap this off?
He kicks out somehow.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
McIntyre needs to find a recourse, find another option to take this match.
These competitors are operating at the peak of
Claymore by McIntyre. That's it. No way to endure that again.
Makes a cover. McIntyre has finally broken CM Punk.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre finally finding his vindication.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use.
On the top. Ooh!
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for it.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This isn't about a win. This is about mutually assured destruction. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Got a wrench. Looking to tune someone up.
He gets back into the ring.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Oh, stiff wrench shot.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre. Sent flying out of the ring here. And the action has shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Goes into the corner.
Uh-oh. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
Oh, nice scoop roll up for the win. Punk powers out, still going strong.
He's still fighting to keep in this thing.
Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Across the top rope.
Not a good spot to be in. Oh, the power. A gorilla press right into the side of the cell.
Bam! Oh!
Oh, he saw it coming. Bad uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Oh my gosh, what impact! Oh! And a spear through the cell wall with a spear!
We got a potentially lethal situation here.
He's headed up the cell, climbing the wall.
Going up, but the whole arena's more worried about the coming down part.
Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to flirting with disaster?
And he's done it. Climbed to the roof of the cell.
And what goes up must come down.
Not sure what he's thinking in that regard.
What a sight this is. Superstars locked in combat up on top of the cell.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that.
Future shot DDT. Drew has to be looking for that kill shot right now. He has Punk right where he wants him. Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. Simple but effective technique to get out of that.
You can cut the tension in the arena with a knife right now.
Every step, every move just coated in danger up on the cell. Holy hell. A terrifying fall to the mat.
A devastating fall ending in a brutal collision. He paid the price for climbing that cell.
He could be regretting that decision for months. There is long-term damage being done tonight. McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. He breaks the ref's count after one.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out of that pin attempt.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
And shoves them off with a punch to the breadbasket.
He's got devious intentions for sure.
That's an understatement. Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Not looking good. In this position, crashing through the table.
Table and body both broken in half.
Oh, what a response.
Oh, what an axe handle. CM Punk has been going to that place.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS. No way Drew's getting up now.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
CM Punk, elbow drop connects.
Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now. Focusing their attack on the arm.
But pops their way out with a punch.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
The countdown has begun.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Vicious.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
And enters back into the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
He's got a sledgehammer. What barbaric act does he have in mind? Oof! Using that 12 pounds of steel with savage intentions.
Call your shot over the left field wall. Somebody's thinking about swinging for the fences. Punk now calling for the end here. This could be it for Drew.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace?
Claymore! Will that close Punk out?
Shoulders are down. shoulder up before 3.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
That was supposed to be it, and no one is more shocked right now than McIntyre.
Going right into the pin attempt.
2, forces the shoulder up after 2.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through.
And now trying all he can to fight out of this predicament. Putting him in the corner for something here.
Caught with the full force of the sledgehammer.
He has truly gone to a different zone, you guys. And slides back into the ring.
Oh, disturbing impact. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring. Oof! Sent back with an elbow to the face.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
And here we go. Seth freaking Rollins as motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether. Oh, tossed to ringside. He's making his way to ringside now.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Watch out! We're going to end this.
The schoolboy!
Just clubbing down.
Counters! CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it. With a series of forearms.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies. Spinning kick to the gut. Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off. It could give him the mental advantage tonight.
Now entering the raucous crowd. Just don't forget about the referee's count.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Finds the roll-up. Shoulder up before the count.
An adrenaline-fueled, defiant kick-out if ever there was one.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Seth is being overwhelmed.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him.
Lighting up the midsection once more. And he's got to do a better job protecting his midsection here. Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Certainly felt all of that.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Oh my gosh!
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here.
Worked in the leg with that move.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Oh, wrestling him down.
It's cinched in. This could be over.
After everything.
Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Turns that in his favor.
What's Rollins constructing now?
Tossed like a sack of potatoes.
And Seth has to love this. Has to love seeing the pain starting to set in on the face of CM Punk. Flatliner into the middle turnbuckle.
Versatility from Rollins.
Seth Rollins now looking completely dominant
With a Falcon Arrow.
Seth Rollins. Oh, Seth Rollins with a massive stomp.
Here's Seth's big chance.
Cover. Near fall.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And guys, on most nights, he might have him here.
Is this it?
Kicks out.
And you gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Yeah, Rollins looks possessed, clearly looking to destroy CM Punk.
Oh my God, a small package driver. There goes Rollins, kicked out of the ring. And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout.
And going amongst the crowd now.
But remember, countouts are active in this match.
Heading right out in the crowd for whatever reason.
Boom, dropped on the crowd.
Fighting among the masses.
He comes back over the barricade. And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like the end is near. Taking this to the floor. And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Looking to beat the countout and head back to the ring.
Clothesline!
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says, and CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up? And a kick out!
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins. Frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS. Looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. Breaks the count.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Thumped with a big blow.
Good technique reversing Rollins.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And we see more attacks being directed at the torso.
Really trying to drain as much stuff.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Nails the GTS. That could end Rollins right now. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down with a GTS. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Cover. No, he beats the count.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Charging himself up and going in for the kill with that.
Oh, what an axe handle.
The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth Rollins, the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making, has come down to this. Two men, both five-time world champions, physically exhausted, but refusing to relent, refusing to allow the other to take advantage of their exhaustion.
Seth Rollins, CM Punk. These two men, two absolute titans in this industry. Similar in so many ways. They're both putting everything on the line tonight, battling with everything they have.
On this capacity Monday Night Raw crowd, no doubt, knows that they are watching an instant classic unfold between these two right before their very eyes.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
Making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some may consider this an act of cowardice, but I personally think it's strategic thinking. Super kick connects.
Boom! What's he being put in? Powerbomb position.
But shots to the head quickly put it. CM Punk looking.
Uh-oh. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Up and... oh! Knee right to the spine.
Once again, their core taking some substantial damage.
Boom! The Gulak attack.
And here comes the million-dollar question. Will Seth Rollins extract the demon from his soul?
And this is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of blows to the head, and
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip. And the tolerance of pain has been reached, tapping out in agony.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
this truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the Architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank in the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against two of the best this industry has ever seen.
A 14th appearance at WrestleMania, the third time he's been in the main event.
Come to WrestleMania for the wrestling, but stay for the karaoke. We've got a bit of everything tonight here in Vegas.
The OTC has arrived in Sin City.
From Pensacola, Florida, weighing 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Accompanied to the ring by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins look thoroughly disgusted over the fact that Paul Heyman walked down to the ring with the Second City Saint. It is CM Punk's first WrestleMania match in 12 years. Remember, he missed last year's WrestleMania with a torn triceps, and this year he goes into triple threat action with Reigns and Rollins, two men that he cannot stand. Triple threat rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will win this match. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. He's won championships, he's made friends, he's made enemies. Tonight is CM Punk's night. Tonight is CM Punk's main event.
Well, pressure has always been CM Punk's playground. The fire has always been burning, and his only addiction is wrestling.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk. DDT! It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
Up and ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
Avoided any damage there.
Getting back into the ring now.
Not so fast. Reversed into the hip toss.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's. But can he put it away? Getting the shoulder up before two.
There's plenty of fight left in him.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not phasing him one bit.
Let's see if Punk can find an answer after taking that. Seth Rollins has found his favorite equalizer, a steel chair.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time. CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this. Roman with his opponent down. We know what he's aiming for here.
Kneecap goes right into the face to halt the attack.
Seth just rubbing it in.
Back into the ring here.
Oh, here we go.
Right onto the chair.
Talking about a hard landing, flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof. Knees up, had that telegraphed, but can it be capitalized on?
Hoisted up high here. Ooh, right to the throat. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out. Actually, hit on CM Punk. Kick out.
Just barely keeping this match going, keeping the fight inside them going.
Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent. Down on the skull.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. wasting no motion on the counter. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a oof under the chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
Oh, he had that scattered. Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And backbreaker. Roman telegraphing that one.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Kicks out. He still has life.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point.
From the top.
Oh, the high Roman spear! Spear! Will Reigns finish things now?
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Another blow to his core. This might be leading to something bigger down the line.
Oh, what an axe handle. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks. Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men pinned.
Roman can put it away here. He gets the kick out after the one.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Making way towards the top rope.
Blast off!
He lands hard.
Can Reigns recover from that?
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
Ah, there's a headbutt.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Roman with his opponent.
Uh-oh. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Hooked up. And boom.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
From above.
Clearly lost in the moment. He
Lift off.
wow! Cross body. Super kick.
Oh, the knees at the last second.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
In the corner. And an elbow for good measure.
Here's the pin attempt. Kicks out before the 2 count.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Uh-oh. German suplex. And what's he looking for here?
He grabbed the kendo stick, and now business is really picking up.
Hoisted up. Attack to the midsection.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
There's blood in the water now. He better be careful. Oh, buckle bomb!
suplex. No!
Ooh, connected full force with the chair.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Oh, that will break your face.
Oh, man.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker.
Listen to this place. It's electric.
Crushing impact on the neck. Fights out of it with the elbow to the gut.
Picture perfect drop kick. Roman's shoulders are down. Breaks the close count.
After everything we... Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
Pulls the trigger.
Revolution knee.
Here we go. Cover. 2. No, he gets the shoulder up.
This match...
Cover. Oh, come on. Blatant steal this one.
He didn't even let the count hit 1.
And with all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
Probably got the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot.
No escape from these punches.
Quick escape from danger there.
Pile driver. Spiked him. Rollins is searching under the apron.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
It retaliates with a...
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
He might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the...
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the pull. Rollins perhaps going in for the...
Oh, trying to stop and got hit by an RKO.
On Punk now lifted.
Uh-oh. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
It has been a struggle for these competitors, a struggle to fully gain the upper hand, a struggle to put an end to it all, but I'd say that struggle has been worth it.
This capacity crowd is enraptured with every move these super...
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Stomp connects.
Now Rollins needs to end this.
Boom. Arm wringer applied. We're going to crank up the punishment here. Couple of shots to the gut here. Oof.
But here comes the fire. Look out.
Stomp into the ground.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Buckle bomb.
Oh, my God.
He's got the shoulders down. This is it. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles that after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 200.
You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the...
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
Saw it coming. It counters it. Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
Oh, face first with a waistlock takedown.
Such a heart on display from HBK.
Bret is struggling to match
Early cover for the title. And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some toll.
This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels is a prejudice to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight.
Taking this match to the outside. And an inverted atomic drop.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
And crashing to the floor goes Shawn. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? And he turned it around. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Gotta act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away.
Okay.
Take off. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Oof! Caught a back elbow for that trouble.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
I would start protecting my midsection a bit better if I were in their shoes.
And his body has taken a lot of the punishment.
What's he in for?
Michaels gets out of dodge.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Able to parry that one.
Oh, gosh, our ref getting caught in the crossfire.
Got flipped upside down there.
And Hart is channeling the energy of this crowd.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Shawn's in the grasp.
Wow, what impact!
Boom!
This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Bret.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match, so I highly doubt we'll see any kind of screwy finish tonight.
And the Hitman continues to deliver irreparable damage onto Michaels.
Pile driver. Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that. Oof.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg, Figure 4. Leg lock.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold. Oh, and a clothesline. HBK looking to silence this Montreal crowd. Looking to break every Canadian's heart.
Michaels has something in store. Oh, look at the scope slam. Hart wasting no motion on the counter.
Oh.
Switches it around into a bulldog. And something Bret happened. And Michaels now looking to put Bret Hart away. Step through, could be sharpshooter time.
Oh, this would be humiliating.
Sharpshooter's in.
Wait, what the?
Oh, wait a minute. Here is your ref call for the bell. Was Bret tapping out? I think
Shawn Michaels is the WWE champion.
Bret tapped out.
Well, Shawn has the gold. He must have tapped out.
What is going on?
Here we go with Booker T in action tonight.
And it's hard to believe, considering he's both a multi-time tag team and world champion. But I'd have to say, considering how innovative he is, how explosive and forceful he is in that ring, Booker T is somewhat of an underrated talent.
I totally agree. Sure, Booker T loves to hit a spinneroonie as a punctuation mark and has a habit of hilariously flying off the handle. But he really is everything he says he is and more as a competitor.
But taking on one of the biggest stars today is no easy task. And oh, if my watch is correct, it's Tiffy time!
And with her strength and agility, I honestly can't think of when it's not Tiffy time.
She gets out of there. One response after another, back and forth we go.
Oh, what a clothesline. She's taken her share of blows at this point.
Oh, that's got to sting your back.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Stalking from above. Airborne.
Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air. Big time escape right there.
I'm talking about slam down with force.
Got them off their feet here.
Knocking the breath right out of the throat.
Lands the elbow.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
A ferocious attack against Tiffany here.
And Booker is carefully calculating every movement. Merciless kick to the back right there. Good God. The power behind that Irish whip. Man,
Big clothesline looking to turn the tides in this matchup. Shut the door. This could be over.
Man, that has got to feel good. Sweet, sweet victory.
Here is your winner,